Well, howdy, y'all. And welcome to Fer Friday number 166. I'm Bunny Barnes. That coming into the room music was I'll Fly Away, as Ken already said. It's a hymn written between 1929 and 1932 by Albert Brumley. He took 3 years to write the song after getting the idea while he was picking cotton in 1928. There have been multiple versions of the tune, influenced by a 1924 secular ballad, The Prisoner's Song. Who knew? It's been called the most recorded gospel song and frequently used in services by Baptists, Presbyterians, Methodists, as well as other main religions. And it's also been used in New Orleans in the traditional jazz funerals, as well as bluegrass jams. And I heard it all over the Chet Atkins convention a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it feels like yesterday. And it feels like a month ago as well. Who we got here today? First person in the room, Rhonda Scott Merrick with Break a String. Thank you, Rhonda. Appreciate that. Hey, Slim. Slim did not do his live stream today. Ken Nashif is here. You're the one who recognized it. And Terry Schwartzmore from Senior Planet. Thanks. Good to see you as well. I guess I was on Senior Planet recently. I think this week I was on Senior Planet. Yep. And Dave Mason is here. How you doing, Dave? I hope you're doing a little better. And Jan Anderson made it. How you doing, Jan? I got our posters with us today. Or at least my posters, thanks to you. And Kathleen's made it. Kathleen Edelman. Thank you. You're in separate rooms, I gather, on different computers. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And who else we got here today? Hey, Warren! Warren made it. And Warren will be on Saturday. Is that tomorrow? I'll be in the air when you're on, Warren. And Marcia Lowe made it. Yeah, sorry you couldn't make it to Clive. It was a great concert. And I did post one thing from that concert onto YouTube, so check it out. And David Falcone made it. Good to have you here, Dave. Dave did a wonderful set today. I missed the first part of it, but I came in on the second half. Yeah. So thanks, guys, for joining me today. I'm freshly back from the Chet Atkins convention, and last Friday night I opened for Clive Carroll. What a genius. He and I played BB's Rag for the very first time live. When he recorded it in Nashville, he recorded it to my track, and we got to play it live at the show on Friday night. And we didn't even have our guitars with us in the green room, so he said, "Oh, remind me how it goes again." I went, "Ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba," and he went, "Ba ba ba da da." That was our rehearsal, scatting the tune. It was so much fun. Yeah. So check it out on YouTube. BB's Rag is up there with Clive Carroll, and that'll be on the new CD. So let me get the show started. The new tune for me this week is written by Jimmy Jones and Otis Blackwell. It was hit in 1959, as well as 64 for Del Shannon. Now, I never heard that version, but I did hear James Taylor's version in 1977. His version peaked at number 1 on the RPM Top Singles chart, and number 2, the Cashbox Top 100 chart, and also number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. And number 1 on the Adult Contemporary charts. Gets around, huh? It won Taylor his second Grammy Award for Best Male Pop Vocal Performance. Here's my new arrangement of Handyman. Handyman. Yeah, I thought James Taylor wrote it too. Yeah, I didn't know. I never heard Del Shannon do it. I was, I mean, I was around then. So I graduated high school in '64, so yeah. But I just wasn't listening to that. Hey, Robin Gray, thanks for joining. I appreciate that. Yeah, it is lots older than I thought it was. Who knew? Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys. I always say in my ads, come on by and take a seat in the front row. Do any of you remember? It was one of Stevens of my favorite ads. It was Bob Uecker. He used to say he was looking for a seat, and obviously he didn't have one. It was a commercial, and he would say, "Oh, I must be in the front row." It was Bob Uecker, and it was my favorite commercial of his. And the only one I knew that remembered that little bit was Steven. So I wondered if any of you remember it. Had it on a 45. Wow, Rhonda. That's good. Playing harmony along and singing along. Rhonda singing. Slim's playing harmony. That's awesome. Yeah. So let me know if you remember the Bob Uecker bit. I must be in the front row. It just always cracked us up. Yeah. Having lots of memories of Steven right now. It'll be 2 years since he passed on the 26th. That'll be this Sunday. So, yeah. So, I've been listening to a lot of 70s radio with, hey, Linda Ott, at the shore. Oh, good. You're playing for everyone. Clinkle. It's my well water. I just refilled the bottles. How nice. How sweet. Turn them on to me. Yeah. I listen to Blend on Sirius Radio and The Bridge and 70s channel. Anyway, I was listening to that, and it reminded me how Stephen always liked this tune. It made him think of me because of my brown eyes. It was written by Richard Lee and recorded by country music artist Crystal Gale, and released in 1977. It became her signature piece and won her a Grammy for Best Female Country Vocalist. In 1999, it was recognized by ASCAP as one of the 10 most performed songs of the 20th century. I didn't recognize any of the names of the people who had done it, but it's evidently been translated into French, German, Cantonese, and Czech. So the song gets around. Here's my pretty new arrangement of Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue. Close. Thanks so much. Thank you. I can hear the roar. I can hear Stephen clapping in the other room. Here he goes. Here he is. Here he is. Yeah. Thanks, Rhonda. I appreciate lighting a yurt site for him. I'll be on a plane. Oh, no, I'll be actually, by then I'll be in Denver. Yeah, Crystal Gale. Yeah. Yeah, it's too high for me to sing, too. Yeah, but thank you. I might light the candle tonight. Or when I get back, one or the other. But I will light a candle for him. So, on to the announcements. I want to encourage you to share this, please. Hi to my invisible friends, Bob Zaltzberg, Craig Petron, Daryl Anderson, Michelle Whiteman, Jane Walco, Joel Biget, Sal Vaselli, and anybody else invisible to ECAM. If you're watching me right now and you're commenting and I don't say your name, you could be invisible to ECAM. Let me know that you're watching it live and I'll add you to my invisible list. Yesterday, Helen and Dave were on Red Door, and they're going to be with me at the Woodstock Fingerstyle Guitar Fest. And they did a lovely set last night. I was watching it midnight. I didn't get to watch it live, but I did share them. They're on my stream, on my news stream. I am coming there Saturday. I'll be in Arvada, Terry. The Hilton Inn in Arvada. Come on over. They have a great picking parlor. Monday night there's going to be an open mic in Arvada at the picking parlor. Come on over. Love to meet you. Yeah, and so what else? Today David Falcone was on. He's on this live now. And he did a great set. I missed part of it. I'll have to go back and watch that later. But Stevie Coyle and Slim Adelman were not on today. However, Warren, I think you're going to be on Saturday at 3. Folky Fridays on Saturday. Look for Warren Bendler on Saturday. Meredith and Craig are back on Saturday night, 11 p.m. Look for Meredith Axelrod's page. And then Raleigh Brown on Sunday with his All Request show. And then I believe that Arvada, yeah, that's it. And then look for Cozy Sheridan for Cozy and Charlie. I think they're on Tuesday morning at 10:30 a.m. Thanks to Carl Brownfield. Look for the Carl Shop Show at kgfn.org for a Good Roots music program, playing my tune now and then. And especially to Rusty and Jan of the Philly folk scene. Look for phillycam.org/listen, Thursdays from 5 to 7, or WPPM radio. I think it might be on available to share also. So go to WPPM radio or phillycam.org and see if they have it on replay. Yeah. You bet. You bet. I love what you do, David. You're great. And Jan Alba is playing on one of my tunes that's going to be released. I'm hoping by October 1st. I did pre-release one tune. Hey, Joanne Cat, is Joe Cat? Is that you? I think. Let me know. I got a thumbs up. Right, maybe that's you. What was I saying? Oh, I think that it's going to be released on October 1st. But I pre-released Waltz for Honey on Bandcamp, and it's with Michael Ronstadt on cello, and it's really very delicious. It's such a sweet tune with cello. So you can go to Bandcamp and find that. You can go to my website to find it. I lost some of my QR codes in an ad I was doing for Fred Kelly Picks. But you can go to my website. There are buttons there for Facebook and Instagram and Spotify and Bandcamp. And you can go to my store and scroll down to the Bandcamp link. And you can look, and the front page has a new release. So you can go find that there. Thanks to those who've already downloaded it. I appreciate that. And I had a great time with Clive Carroll. Hey, Joe Cat. Well, who's Joe on Cat on YouTube? Are you on both of them? And Stanley's on YouTube too. Hi, how you doing? I'm not sure who these people are, but tell me in the chat who you are, and the YouTube people, because I don't recognize your handles. So next week I'm going to be at the Rocky Mountain Guitar Camp, and there's some fabulous teachers there: John Knowles, Richard Smith, Pat Bergeson, Brooks Robertson, Guy Van Duzer. There's one more I can't think of. I know Jim Nichols is not there this year, but anyway, it's a great camp, and they will. Terry was asking about where I'll be. They have an open mic at the Picking Parlor in Arvada on Monday night, next Monday night, and anybody is welcome. Anybody from the public is welcome. We usually do a jam in the hotel of the Hilton Gardens Inn every night. So from Sunday, I think Sundays is the teachers' concert. Have you been playing with Tommy Emmanuel? Oh, awesome! Thanks, Stanley. I appreciate that. Just saw Tommy. He did just record on my CD. Wings of Angels. Yep, we're putting that together now. And the Endless Road Strings recorded a track on Missy's Gone Missing, and Clive Carroll recorded BB's Rag. So look for those coming out soon. I'm Trey excited. I can't. I'm over the moon about all this. It's going to be a killer CD. It's all originals. It's eight. There are 8 tunes, and they're yeah. They all have somebody on it. Muriel Anderson's on it as well. So you won't see it on their website. The Rocky Mountain Guitar Camp. Just be in touch with me if you want to go. I don't think they publicly advertise it. You're hearing it from me. Rocky Mountain Guitar Camp is the site, and Monday night is going to be their open mic at the Picking Parlor in Arvada. So if you're around, come on over. Okay then, let's see. Oh, next up is the Woodstock Fingerstyle Guitar Festival. Ooh, that's going to be amazing. It's 3 days, August 28th through August 30th. John Donnell is running it, and it's going to be Stephen Bennett and Miles and Tim Thompson, Alberto Lombardi, Gareth Pearson, Muriel Anderson, Red Door, Helena Vakian and David Irwin, and Jesse Smith and I are doing a set on Friday the 28th. I'm doing a workshop at 2 in the afternoon on Friday the 28th. So come on up to Woodstock, New York. Tickets are available now, woodstockfingerstyle.com. Maybe I can put that in the chat. I'm not very fast. There you go, woodstockfingerstyle.com. For BB, that's me. It's for Bunny Barnes BB. That's why I don't know anybody's name on. Oh, okay, Joe. Oh, that's you, Joe Cat. All right. Yeah, it's a better picture on YouTube. Thanks. Okay. So if you're available that last weekend in August, come on up to Woodstock. They're great. It's going to be a fabulous festival. And I don't have the QR codes up there, but I have my website up there. And if you're feeling extra generous, never expected, but always appreciated it, that's my PayPal and Venmo links. I had to put those back in today, too. Yeah, so let me get here. Oh, Sandra Campagna is here. Yeah, I am one busy lady. I have to stay busy. I can't stop to think. It's too depressing. Yeah, so I just keep busy. That's okay. Alrighty, so one of the things I did at Cass was play a lot of these tunes with seldom heard verses. You know, those old tunes that have verses that you never get to hear. And a lot of time you don't even know what the song is because you've never heard that verse. And I actually think my next project might be to do a CD of some of those songs with seldom heard verses. So this is a popular love song composed by Gus Edwards with lyrics by Ed Madden. It was first published in 1909, little older than all of us, and first performed on stage by Lillian Lorraine in the Ziegfeld Follies. How cool is that? It was used in a short-lived Broadway show, Miss Innocence. It's from a series of Moon-related songs from the Tin Pan Alley era. Tin Pan Alley was a couple sections of a block in New York City from between 5th and 6th Avenue, specifically West 28th Street near Broadway. And there were a lot of music publishers that set up their shop. And they wanted their pianos, they all had upright pianos, they wanted their pianos to sound honky-tonk and old-fashioned. And so what they did was they put a piece of paper in between the strings. And when the hammer hit the strings, it sounded real tinny and honky-tonk and old-timey. So it sounded like a tin can. So they took that word tin can and the word piano, and they came up with Tin Pan Alley. Because that was that one section of New York, yeah. And I shouldn't tell you what the name of it is. I want to see if you can figure it out. So you're going to hear the verse first, and then you're going to hear the song. But it's a moon song. Harvest Moon between Rhonda and Joe Cat. We got it. And we got both beginning and the end of the name. Yeah, Shine on Harvest Moon. What a great tune. And a funny thing about this is I just transferred a bunch of cassette tapes. I had a company do it for me, actually, onto digital. And one of the tunes that my dad was playing on piano, because he played piano by ear, was this tune with the seldom heard verse. And I never recognized that when he was live and playing. I just recognized the Shine on Harvest Moon part. I never even paid attention to the verse. So I thought that was really pretty cool that my dad actually played that. So thanks so much. I appreciate it. I want to do a special tune today for you because, as I said, this is it'll be 2 years for Stephen. And I want to play. We were out in Utah visiting his family, probably, I don't know when this was. I really can't even tell you. It could have been like 2011, maybe. And he had an old Gibson steel string, and of course he had his classical with him. And we were doing duets, and I was doing the chords and he was doing the melody. And I don't even know what this song's name is, so be alert. The world needs more alerts. So if you know the name, please type it in the chat. Hey, Harold Lass, thanks for joining. Good to see you. I'm sorry we didn't miss the picture, but thanks for taking so many great pictures of me on stage. I really appreciate that. Yeah. So, cool. Call and response, Slim. That's cool. So here's the tune of Stephen and me playing. I'm doing rhythm and he's doing melody. It's so pretty. Thanks, guys, for listening. It is gorgeous. I just don't know the name of it. And I don't even know what book it's out of. I have no idea. We were just sitting there playing tunes one day, and I decided to turn on the camera. I'm so glad I did now. Now I have that memory. Yeah. Well, listen to it for me, and If anybody remembers it, send me a message. Yeah, because I really love the tune. It's really pretty. So, one more song for you. And again, hoping Stephen will hear this one. This tune is by Yip Harburg. He was born in 1896 and died in 1981. He wrote the lyrics with many different composers, but this one was written with Harold Arlen. It was written for the movie Wizard of Oz. You all know what it is now. Sung by Judy Garland. Yip said it was a ballad for a little girl who was in trouble and wanted to escape her dreary life on a farm in Kansas. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Toto. This song won an Oscar in 1939 for Best Original Song, and Judy was urged to sing it when she accepted the award, though she had a really difficult time getting through it. I'm having a difficult time getting through this because she was so excited. Different reason. It has one of those seldom heard verses, so I'm going to play that for you now. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. That was Stephen's ending. He always did impossible things like that. Yeah. I think David Falcone, Carrick Fergus, he knows the name of that ballad. Yay, thanks. Carrick Fergus, and he even put a link for me. Cool, Dave, thanks. I appreciate that so much. Rhonda, the first person I heard do Somewhere Over the Rainbow with a verse was Pink. She was sailing above some stadium on TV, and I went, wow, what is that pretty song? And then launched into Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I remember sitting there with Steven thinking, wow, what is that? Yeah. So I'm hoping that he's somewhere over the rainbow. And he showed me a beautiful double rainbow the other day, end to end. First time I'd ever seen any rainbow end to end, and a double rainbow at that. Yeah. So I'm sure he's somewhere over that rainbow. Hope he's got the pot of cold. Maybe he would share it, you think? I don't know. Anyway, did I miss anybody coming in here? Or miss any comments that I should know? Just want to make sure. Yeah, it's such a beautiful... I am going to look that up on YouTube. Thank you. I will, yeah. Melissa Lanchester. And David, thank you for that link. I will check that out as well. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. And the ending, isn't that great? Only he could do something like that. I can't really reach it, but I work hard on it. Yeah. Anyway, letting the guitar be my voice heals my soul. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing before I do that. This is a poster. Here we go. That the photographer at Cass made for me. He made one for Jan with her photography stuff. The music begins with a smile, and his name is Chuck Thompson. Check him out on YouTube. Chuck Thompson, Thompson. And he wrote a song to go with it. He had a whole bunch of people signing it. It's supposed to be, it's all AI generated pictures, so that's supposed to be Muriel, and that's Tommy. And that's a group that I was, that I recorded a Falzer Club with, Women in Song, it was called that night. It's a bunch of the women of MAC, the Music Artists Cooperative. And he wrote a song to go along with it that's just made me cry. That's not hard nowadays. Depends if I'm on my Lexapro or not. But it's a really beautiful song. So look up "The Music Begins with a Smile" by Chuck Thompson. I did post it on my news feed on Facebook, so you can scroll back and maybe find that. It's a really beautiful song, and it's a wonderful tribute to me, and I really appreciate Chuck's work. And Chuck does that kind of thing and he's got a beautiful singing voice, plays guitar, he makes harp guitars. He's a very talented man and does some amazing photography. He and Jan Anderson do the photography at Cass, and wow, and Ronnie and Kathy Wade too. But it's a very cool honor that he bestowed on me. And Jan brought the poster home because I was flying. There's another one in a frame too, and sent it to me, mailed it to me. It was really sweet. So now, letting the guitar be my voice heals my soul. I'm going to need some healing this weekend. Send those positive thoughts along. Wings of angels and all that. I love you all so much, and I so appreciate you coming to see me today. I really needed the boost. Yeah, I needed my friends today. So thanks so much, and not next week, but maybe the week after. We'll see. I don't know. It depends on if I have a gig or not. I don't remember. I think I might be free on the 14th of August, and if I am, watch my news feed. You'll know I'll be here. Love you all. Stay safe.